Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Straight Talk for Energy Healers. My name is Raina Aurora. I am an energy healer. I am also the creator of the healing modality called the Accelerated Release Technique. I work with the subconscious to help people heal their emotional baggage so that they can live the life they want and deserve to live. I am also the author of the book, The Energy Healing Bible, which I forgot to bring beside me. It's sitting over there on my desk, but that's okay. And I am here on a mission. My mission is to help other energy healers like you, like me, to be able to live your life's purpose, to help as many people as you possibly can, because I know you have gifts. I know you're amazing. I know you change lives. And I want to further your ability to do that, to reach everyone you possibly can, and to do that without going broke. Because let's face it, energy healers don't have the cachet that they really ought to, because just I know from which I speak, you guys are awesome and you do amazing work, and you just don't have the recognition. So we need to get our names out there. We need to show people what we do. We need to step out into the limelight a little bit more. And that's what I want to help you do. I want to give you the tools, the knowledge, maybe a little bit of motivation to go out and do all of just that. And today I am bringing a guest on to help you there. Her name is Tammy Johnston. So we met a little while ago. She's had me in stitches ever since we've met. Just in a private chat, she called herself the capitalist hippie princess. So that was, if that gives you any idea so far, it's pretty much bang on, I think. Now, Tammy Johnston is the hold your hand and kick your ass business coach. She has been working with solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, and small business owners for over 20 years to help them build sustainable and successful businesses. She doesn't promise a magic bullet, because there's no such thing, but she does teach all the foundational skills you need to survive and then thrive. She only deals in real, practical, put it to use training and advice that has been tested in battle. It's straight talk, guys, and that's what she's all about. So I am really, really excited and pleased to have her as my guest. So I'm just going to bring you on. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. Little cold because I'm in Alberta and it's winter, but other than that, it is fabulous.
Well, you chose to live in Alberta. I get it.
More of a default, dear, and only for a little while longer. But yes, here I am.
One of my bestest friends in the world lives out there, and and I keep telling her to move back. But that's okay. So we're just gonna get started. So my first question for you is, in a nutshell, how would you describe what it is you do?
So I'm a business coach that works with solopreneurs as early in their journey as possible. I like them idea stage up to 2 years in business. I work with people from idea stage up to I've been successful in business for 40 years and everything in between. But where I have the biggest impact is idea to 2 years, because the 2-year mark is where most people don't make it to.
Right.
They've got a great product or service. I've worked with tons of people in the energy healing work and stuff like that. And it doesn't matter what it is. Very few of them survive past the 2-year mark. And it rarely has anything to do with their product or service. They've got great stuff. They're working their tails off. But the problem is they don't have the basic foundational skills that they need in order to build a successful business around it. And it doesn't matter what the business is, what the industry is, anything. There's 8 basic pieces that are across the board. You have those, your chances of survival are exponentially better. You're missing any of them, let alone a bunch, which is how most people are, unfortunately. Your chances of survival are minuscule at best. And I am on a mission to fix that.
That's awesome. And interestingly, I it's funny, most of the business coaches I encounter want to meet the ones who've gone through the 2-year hump. They want
Of course they do.
After they've already been, okay, you know something, you got some money.
Yeah. Well, yes, you know something, you've got some money. And I call them, they're like ologists. And we need our ologists.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a really good family doctor, people go, well, I'm in pain. Well, do I go to the cardiologist? Do I go to the oncologist? Do I go to the proctologist? And I'm going to be going through a lot of pain. I'm going to be going through a boatload of money, and I'm still not going to get it fixed. You go and you deal with your family doctor, and there's a lot of stuff that they can look after. And then if you need the specialist, because common ones that I'm seeing are how to tell your story, messaging coaches, mindset coaches are a very big one, and of course the various social media marketing. And while they're wonderful and necessary, if everything's crashing down around you, that's not going to help you.
Yes. And business coach. Oh my God. So important, because anybody who starts in business, they just know what they do.
Yeah.
They know what
They're
they
technicians.
do. What about business?
They know their Reiki, or they know all that stuff. But what do we do about financials, or, oh my God, marketing, or how do I put my systems in place, or the one that most people avoid, and I have found this to be the biggest one for anybody in the energy healing work: money. We know we need it. We want it, but I don't want to talk about it, look about it. That will mess up my spiritual. Oh, big issues.
That's going to be a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that's not a can of worms. That's a keg of worms.
Correct. Okay, so what is your special gift? I call it your superpower that makes you amazing at what you do.
Well, I've been told that I have a few. One of the things that I believe that I'm quite good at, and have been told many times, is I'm really good at asking the right questions to help diagnose what the actual problem is. Because so many people come in and they're in pain. Well, yes, you're in pain, but let's figure out what exactly is going on. Because if we don't know what the issue is, we're not going to be fixing it. So I really like talking to people, and like I said, getting down to the actual source of the issue. And I've also been told I'm really good at cutting through the crap and getting to what actually matters. I don't candy coat anything. I do have a bit of a mouth, so I have been known to curse and tell bad jokes, but people pay attention and they get the message, and they learn how to put things together. I don't candy coat things. I don't believe in blowing sunshine up your ass, because that doesn't fix anything. You just end up with a sunburn in a very sensitive area. This is not a win. Get shit done.
Love it. Okay, now you kind of already touched on this, but we're going to expand it a little bit more. If you have anything to add, you know that my audience is energy healers. Yeah. Why might they need the service you have to offer? I kind of said that one. But specifically, why might they want to work with you?
Well, because I do have a fair bit of experience working with them, and I love what they do. I've used them. I'm a big one of working with conventional medicine and alternative and all of this stuff. It's not an either or thing. There's certain things that we need, so it's putting it together. So I understand it, but I want to see you succeed. One of the many reasons why I do what I do is because there's so many wonderful people out there with great products or service that are on a mission to change the world in how they do it. And business is the way of doing it. My rules for business are honest, or moral, and ethical. Yeah. And that covers so many things. But if you can't stay in business, if you are not making money to survive, and then we can talk about thriving. Everybody wants to talk about, I will turn you into a millionaire. Well, let's get to 1,000-aire first, okay? Yeah. Let's freaking, like, doggy paddle before you put me up against Michael Phelps, all right? And they need the basics. They need the basics. They need somebody that's been where they are, that wants to see them succeed, and actually knows what they're doing about. I've come across so many people, and there's so many business coaches out there that are wonderful, but there's a lot that, I'm sorry, they're talking out their ass. They have no idea what they're doing. They're going, this is something that I want to do, and all the power to them. But you've never accomplished anything. You've never been through any tough parts. You've had everything looked after for you. So I'm going, how in the world are you going to help me when I'm trying to look after my family and get everything going, and I've got all this stress? And I'm going, your life has been sunshine and roses. Great for you, but how the hell are you going to help me? I've been doing this for 20 years. I've seen it all. I've been through the trenches myself. So, and all the different things that I've seen and experienced through myself and clients. Okay, how can I use that to help you with what you're going through now? That's why I say real life, battle tested. This isn't some fluffy theory. This is shit that's worked in real life with real people, not people that have, oh, I've got a multi-million-dollar budget and I've got 20 people that will do whatever I ask them to. No, how do we work with the mom who's got 3 kids and dealing with daycare and school runs and trying to get a business going?
Right.
That's who I've worked with.
That's awesome. I am thrilled to hear that. All right. Now, you did mention to me that you've got a special offer for my audience. You want to tell us about it?
So what I have is, I call it the Solopreneur Self-Assessment, because everybody goes into business and they have strengths and you can build on those. We need to build on those. But also, where are you weak? Or even more likely, you don't even have a clue about the things you don't know and need to in business. So you can get the Solopreneur Self-Assessment, go through. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it helps. Yeah, this is where we're strong. And oh, shit, I got to work on that, or I got to get help.
Yeah.
And then you can start building that. And then if you want, you can also book a free 15-minute consultation with me to see if I'm the right person for you, because you need to find somebody that you're going to gel with. And if you haven't picked up in our short little conversation, I'm a little strong, and some people are a little bit intimidated by me, not on purpose, but if that's not going to work for you, you need to find somebody who is going to work for you. And you can get that at ksabusiness.ca, and KSA stands for kick some ass, business.ca/gift. Really easy to find.
Sweet. Okay. Now, how can my audience reach you if they would like to connect with you?
The best way is literally go through my website, and I have contact information and that all over everything. So it's ksabusiness.ca, and you can book a call with me. You can drop me an email. I do have a phone, but I'm one of those people that is more surprised when it rings. I'm a virtual person. Text me or send me an email, because I'm old.
Yeah, I'm not surprised when mine rings, except it's usually duct cleaners or Canada
Yeah,
Border.
the telemarketers and stuff. So I pick it up and I'm going, do I know the number? Voicemail.
Yeah, that happens all too often.
Well, yeah, it's 9 times out of 10, if my phone rings, it's a telemarketer or a robo-dialer. So I very rarely answer it.
Yeah,
call display is a beautiful thing.
Texts are way better. I agree. All right, so that is it for us in this portion. Thank you so much for being here. It was so much fun chatting with you.
Oh, it was a blast. I hope your listeners got a chuckle, at least, maybe a little bit of valuable information.
Hopefully, and I think they do great by giving you a call. Thank you to my viewers. It's always wonderful to have you. I really appreciate you taking this time out of your day to come hang out with me. And if you'd like to reach me, my email is info@acceleratedreleasetechnique.org. Or send me an email. That's the easiest way to reach me. And other than that, thank you for being here. If you liked what you saw, then give me a like, subscribe, share it around, and come see us next week. Have a good one.